Chapter 8, Spying from Space. Between 1959 and 1972, the U.S. had a top-secret project called code-named Corona, which was a series of secret military reconnaissance satellites. These satellites, also called spy satellites, are used to take photographs from space, communicate, eavesdrop, and collect important information such as the presence of nuclear missile sites in enemy territory. The U.S. hid their first phases of Corona by pretending that it was part of a publicly known research project called Discoverer. Between 1961 and 1994, the USSR had a similar top-secret project called Zenit. As with the Corona project, Zenit spy satellites were disguised as being part of a research project referred to as Cosmos. Spy satellites still exist today. In the U.S., spy satellites are designed, built, and operated by a governmental agency called the National Reconnaissance Office, NRO. The Cuban Missile Crisis. In October of 1962, cameras on board an American spy aircraft photographed Soviet nuclear missile sites that were under construction in Cuba, which was a mere 90 miles off the coast of Florida. Missiles launched from these sites could strike much of the eastern United States within minutes. This became an extremely high-pressure situation because if either the U.S. or USSR chose to fire a missile at the other first, the other country could retaliate and thus start a nuclear war. The U.S. had nuclear missile sites in Turkey near the USSR border. To avert such a war, both countries removed their weapons from close proximity to each other and made other concessions as well. The crisis lasted only for a couple of weeks. However, it was the closest the world had ever come to an all-out nuclear war. The MOL Program. In December 1963, the American government announced plans to build a manned space station called the Manned Orbiting Laboratory, MOL. It would be designated for scientific research, but its secret purpose was to allow the astronauts to spy on the USSR and take better, more detailed photographs than the Corona satellites were able to. The MOL space station was never built, however. The program was shut down in June of 1969 due to a reduced budget because of the Vietnam War. Similar efforts already being utilized at NASA and improvements in computer technology that eliminated the need for a manned spying space station.